What? You want a video on empathy? Alright. I love this headset. It's really great, but I will be danged if this thing, like, it goes to sleep, or whatever you want to call it. If you change your mind, the wind changes direction. If, hey, these things are turned on, and I have them within, a stone's throw of the phone there and everything and stuff. But why on earth would I want them to be paired to it and acknowledge it and stuff? Anyway, speaking of empathy, that's something I have a difficulty with, because I have just a Asperger's. Got a little, I love this analogy. It's like if you went to a freshly painted room and you just accidentally brushed up against the doorway, got a little bit on you. That's how much Asperger's I have, man. But it doesn't make me the most empathetic person, I'll tell you that. So, I gotta work on it, and if you're clicking on this video, you might be trying to work on it as well. Yeah, these are all my car videos and stuff. This is when I have the time and the focus, to do these things, and they're just kind of in my mind and stuff after the coffee is balanced out. I'm not too this or too that. So, I'm going to pick up my 83-year-old buddy Sam. He's a cantankerous little devil. Gosh sakes. I get it, older people are feisty because they're like, I want everybody to know I'm ready for a fight. And it's like, for what fight, dude? What's to worry about? We're the 1% of human existence. I don't know what you're ready for, It's like, even on the worst day, it's amazing. Oh, we just went through a pandemic that we handled, and everybody got medicine, and yeah, some people died because people die and stuff like that. And life, it was just life, but it wasn't life at its worst, I'll tell you that much. Life at its worst is whenever everybody on the planet just dies, dude. You know what I mean? Just dies, or you have to, there's just worldwide famine. You just have to watch people die in the room, in the beach, whenever that guy got shark attacked and stuff, man, and he just had to lay there and moan and die slowly, because they didn't have modern medicine there on the island and stuff. That's life right there, and we have it a million times better than that. Anyway, back to empathy. These people, it's like when you're hungry, you go get a plate of food in front of you or whatever, and whatever you're needing to go boom boom, you eventually find a piece of porcelain underneath you. Or if you're overseas, you guys do that hole in the floor stuff, but anyway, empathy's kind of neat. You basically, you just turn you off. You just gotta go, well, this is them, and that's what they're doing, and I just need to listen to them and stuff, and wait until they say specific things to me about something, and then I'll act on it. It's like, hand me that salt shaker over there, and just don't give away your power, because it's not necessary. Like to this guy that's driving like a goober because of his phone and everything. It's like, so what? He's being an impotent jerk at everything. Well, maybe Buddy needs some attention. Maybe Buddy didn't get enough hugs, and now he's trying to elicit hugs in the only way he knows how, by being a terrible driver. I don't know how it works. We're gonna find out, slow but surely together. Was there a train? The traffic's backed up, something fierce. It looks like there's a train. It's a really sweet part of town. It's this little, it's like a little village in the hills here and stuff. And since Atlanta's doubled or tripled in size, the traffic on the weekends is just great. But again, it's like, hey, ooh, I forgot there was a Snappy Fitness over here. Yeah, check that out. They have a little rackety rack by Rogue that I love. Lets me do my climbs and stuff like that, my little hanging exercises and stuff. But yeah, I'm just making this video so that I can go over it with myself about, being empathetic with people and, trying to extend them the courtesy of just letting them be them, I don't, like, what they do doesn't impact me until they touch me or say my name specifically and, hey, you do this or whatever and stuff. And even then, it's not that big a deal, Like, and this goes back to that people-pleasing stuff and everything, It's like, the guy's got his garbage hanging off the side of the car and he forgot. Oh, man, that's great. Oh, man. Apartment people, man. Some of them. But yeah, I've got to bone up on my old, on my empathy there and just go, hey, I got to be bigger. And, there is a lot of power to being the bigger person and stuff, I'd have to say I enjoys it, it's like, hey, I could like burn myself out and like be upset and stuff and everything, or I could just, let them have their moment. It's like little kids, that's why we extend that courtesy to little kids and stuff, because they're just little kids, they don't know any better. They don't realize they're being, insensitive or inconsiderate and stuff. And you kind of have to like get arrogant about it and sit back and go, oh, I'm in control of this, and I'm bigger and stuff like that and everything, But yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like that old thing, the daddy bull and the baby bull are up at the top of the hill and everything and stuff, and it's like, oh, Dad, let's run down and grab us some of them cows, and Dad's like, we could walk down and we could have all of them, dude, so that's the thing, I mean, you could just slow down, and you're probably going to save yourself a lot of stress, and you'd be a lot less reactive and stuff, but if you want some actual tutelage on this, some actual tutelage, here's the thing. All right, I don't have a great grasp or great ability with empathy. All right, so what you're gonna do is in your mind go, well, this is what happens whenever I feel like I'm not being empathetic. So that's your little buzzer going off and stuff, right? And it's like, all right, before long, whenever that happens, you're gonna remember whatever you need to think at that time. Right now you have an emotion tied to that of feeling like a jerk, or it's inconvenient or whatever. You can change that, and a fun thing that you can do whenever you do feel the thing that you don't want to feel is to just cut your eyes side to side, because that's going to get your brain's attention and go, oh, you want to think something else other than what you're thinking right now. And that's whenever you go like cut your eyes side to side, and then you're like, oh, well, what do I want to think right now? What would work better for me and everything, like the thing I've been doing with stress, or things that I overthink, or like, road rage, or, like lack of patience with people and stuff like that. I'll just go, well, I just want to think about woodworking, I want to think about sanding these cedar planks and making shelves out of them, and, it takes a little while, but after 2 or 3 experiences, you think it, more and more and everything. Just like everything else you've ever mastered, you sucked at it, and you should allow yourself to suck at it for a little while, because that's your process. That's your process, and you're allowed, Any hoozle. So, yeah. And breathing, oh man, I gotta tell you, breathing is the best. It's half the reason it keeps you alive and everything, but it really does help regulate mood. You gotta go, oh, well, okay, I want to slow down. You know, I feel a little too like I can't control how fast I'm going into this exchange with myself and this person. So I'm just going to take a step back, and you can fake it. You know, you can go, oh, well, okay, hey, I got to grab the restroom or something, or let me go get a napkin or a paper towel or whatever excuse you can have to like take a knee and everything, and then do a quick 3 breath exercise, you know, where you hold your breath for, you breathe in for 8 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and breathe out for 7 seconds. It's actually calming my brain just thinking about it. It's that powerful and remarkable. So yeah, do that, and then you're pretty much on easy street after that. By the second time you do the thing, you're like, oh, I've got this. So pretty much if you use that, you're pretty much golden and stuff. And then you just enact the practices that you want to, utilize and stuff or anything. I'm telling you, I feel so much more calm after just thinking the thing that, just thinking about the thing that I need to do that calms me. God help me if I actually did the thing and stuff. So it would totally tune me up. Which in a few minutes I'm going to be having a deal with my buddy Sammy, and he's going to be saying all kinds of grumpy stuff and everything. And maybe he's saying grumpy things because in past that's elicited a certain response from the people he was around and stuff, or maybe he needs to be heard that way or something like that, or it's like, oh, I'm not an impotent jerk, I'm feisty and I'm whatever and stuff, and I disagree with the current world view and whatever and stuff. It's like, well, duh, the guy's 83, like his time in the sun was 60 years ago, and it's like, that's got to come with some stings and embitterments and stuff like that. So anyway, I think I made the video long enough. It's like 12 minutes. I hope all the prefacing and the sharing allowed you guys to, here's the thing. If you have something bad to say about the video, just keep that in there. I don't need to hear it because, clearly you're not my audience, and that's okay. So you can just go over there with the videos, with the whatever that you need in it and stuff and everything, or make your own videos, make my video again your way and better. And then that rest of the world will just have that at their disposal. But yeah, I'm sorry if the video was too long, too lippy, too wordy. I'm not a professional speaker. I'm not perfect. I just made this video because it was going to help me figure out my shortcomings and stuff. And maybe somebody that tunes in on my videos will check it out and go, oh yeah, that's how that is for me and stuff. And hey man, these videos are meant to be cut on in the background while you're putting away the groceries or fold your laundry and stuff, like a little song in the background. So you can just let it osmotically get into your brain there and stuff, osmosis is whatever and stuff. I don't even know why I'm giving light to the grumpies, but they get grumpy like that because they need a little boop on the nose. They need some acknowledgement, just like the curmudgeon fella I'm talking about. It's like, I have an opinion and I want to voice it. The world wouldn't have been complete if I hadn't said all this and everything, and I wouldn't be right. Well, hey man, I don't want to deprive you of that grumpiness and everything, so please, by all means, but you don't have to leave the comments with me. And 9 times out of 10, yeah, you're going to be okay if you don't do that. Go get a piece of cake or a glass of water, or go walk around, or do those breathing exercises I mentioned earlier in the video, wherever those things are. Yeah, it's there somewhere. But anyway, I'm sorry I didn't wipe the schmutz off you guys' face. Let me grab a sock. It's my little... Oh, it's all better again. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's still foggy. The old lens, the screen got broken a few days ago, and it got a lens screen protector on there. It has a little cuppy thing over that little camera, and that's why it's extra fuzzy right now. It's got coconut oil all over it. Let me try this. There's sun haze because the sun's just right up there. Is that any better? Now there's little paper towel whiskers on there because of the adhesive. I said because of the adhesive. All right, you guys, thanks for coming by. Don't forget how awesome you are. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe and whatever else appeases the algorithm, because God knows where would we be without its satiation. All right, you guys, happy molding your character to your betterment. All right.